Alright. And we tab. Okay.
Scott makes a dick suggestion.
Another dick. Go down without the knife and play the nice guy, but then stab her without warning once it drops. Oh, that's right. The knife appears. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Let's silently go to the cabin.
Yep, and we're off.
Into the cabin. Enter the basement without the knife.
Yeah.
I'm here to save you, and then I'm going to stab her.
Yes.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
I mean, she got out last time, and we had an epic duel. Where were you?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
yeah.
Really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Oh, God, what are you?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
All right, we know all this. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Look at that little smile.
I know.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around up there. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We want to try and be
Okay.
nice.
I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh, bitch!
Is someone else here?
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Hey, narrator, throw it down to me.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Hey, princess, your highness, who's they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's
No,
voice.
we're not gonna think to answer that question. Okay, fuck it, I guess.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Time to gnaw off my arm.
She
Yep, there we
barely
go.
hesitates before raising her
Yum,
arm to her
yum,
mouth,
yum,
her
yum, yum.
teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
She's distracted eating her own arm. Kill her!
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh! It's only giving me the option to save her?
Well, no, we have to stab her in the back.
Oh, that's right.
Once she's free of the
Fine.
chains, she'll start walking to the stairs.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
I love how disaffected she looks. She's just like, meh.
Meh.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours.
She's so
blood from her
cute.
wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Do you want to maybe, like, step? No? You're just gonna bleed freely? Okay, whatever.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Assuming direct control.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Too bad.
What are you doing?
I do love this.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Slay the
Okay,
princess.
there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside.
Oh no, her butt!
It won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
Oh, this is gonna be a bad time.
Of course it is. Scott suggested it.
But if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
No!
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Jesus.
She chewed off her own arm.
Yeah, like, why is anyone surprised?
A throat is much softer
You
than an
collapse to
arm.
the floor.
Whoa, those eyes.
Oh,
Blood pools on the ground beneath you. She
that's...
stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
God, that's so cool.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
One up, womp, one up, womp.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The witch?
Mm.
Oh no.
Look at the
You're on the
emotes
path.
Scott just put into chat.
I see
At
that.
the end of that path,
Is that Jesse Cox?
It looks like Jesse
and in
Cox,
the basement
yes.
of that cabin, is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Proceed to the cabin.
Here we go.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Alright, I'm taking the knife.
The
Okay.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm gonna make this as bad as possible. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's
Oh, she'll know.
actually a bad idea.
And to the basement. Don't care about the mirror.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
This is some
The air
imagery.
smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if
Ugh.
your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake
Oh.
of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
There is so much visceral language in this game. Like, it's just like the way they describe things, it's so easy to like feel and experience, like
Yep.
mentally, and it's like, damn.
The rating is top notch.
Her voice skitters up from below.
It's Skitters?
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared.
I probably won't bite.
What if I want you to?
Not nasty. Yeah.
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 But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
That was the narrator?
She must have you confused with someone else.
No, dude, this is your fault!
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Yeah, okay.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop.
Take that,
lingering.
self.
Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss.
I didn't vote for you.
Thank you. You descend the
Oh,
basement
I like her
steps,
tail.
entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
This looks like an Elden Ring fight.
I'll take your word for
there
it.
you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
We're still just holding it behind our back. We didn't, like, put in our belt behind our back or something.
Yep.
We are dumb.
Mm-hmm.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
What else could it be?
So,
Definitely not a
you've
bouquet of
left your
flowers.
Pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Not here, but yeah.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
Aw, shucks, opportunist.
Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Buddy?
I don't know if this is an opportunist or like an optimist.
Idiot.
Idiot, yes.
Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Totally taking it seriously.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Oh. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so okay. Yeah, 2 routes from here. Romance or absolute batshit. But you can get the absolute batshit from another route. Yeah, I think we should. I'm thinking romance.
I agree. Romance.
I think we need to romance. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right? I get the sense that you're not happy with me. Look, I know, things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. Can you get out of those chains on your own? Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of goodwill. Give her the knife. No! I don't trust you, not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. I'd like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time, and I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. Okay. I'm thinking we should team up.
Yes.
Or just don't worry, the blade isn't for you.
Was there an option to apologize?
I'm sorry about last time. There we go. Let's start
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay. Now we team up.
Yeah.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What mutually means, because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
No, I get pretty goblin girlfriend.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the blade isn't for you or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right? I mean, that just seems like it's retreading old ground.
Yeah.
Give her the blade, leave her in the basement.
Give her the knife.
Yeah, give her the knife.
I'll always do what Scott says.
You can't be serious.
Yep. Here you go. Here you go, pretty lady.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote.
Buddy, she doesn't need a knife to kill us.
She doesn't need a knife to kill us at all.
As do I.
Bork.
Bork.
I abstain. You abstain? She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Yeah, no, that's no. This is a democracy. We're giving her the blade.
Yep.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
Okay, that's more opportunist.
Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count. She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
Oh, she's a cat.
She's cute.
That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it. So now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want? You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. Yeah, we're gonna hit on her.
Yeah.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard.
What?
By the nonsense you just said to her. I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
We meant it.
We meant it.
We'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What?
Look at that little
What
blush.
do you mean by
I
that?
know.
What kind of game are you playing?
The look of surprise that
Look at her little
momentarily softened her
eyebrows.
features vanishes as she steals her nerves. And then
Oh, no!
she buries the blade in your heart.
Oh!
What? No. No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
No, it's fine. We'll come back for chapter 3.
Oh, why?
I got you. You...
The princess
Oh,
seems
no.
to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
I thought you were hot.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
Womp womp.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Stage 3. Stage 3.
The thorn.
You're on a path in the woods. I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being
Yeah!
on the right side of
Yeah!
anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
I went to Juilliard.
I went to Juilliard, specifically our future, with her!
Ho ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more.
Oh, okay, you two are gonna need to just go make out in the corner so we can continue.
Gladly, my dear fellow.
Oh, boy.
By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
This is the himbo route.
Yeah.
With the opportunist and the smitten. We are in himbo heaven right now.
Well, if we're
Himbo
lucky,
Town, yes.
Himbo Town.
it's a journey to love.
To love.
love.
To love. Ha ha ha.
She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
No, she hesitated after. It was after.
Same difference.
She stabbed us first, and then she had that moment of, oh God, what have I done?
Yes.
So, no, there's a big difference.
As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing, but maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right?
You don't matter. Ha ha ha. The only thing that matters is my love for her.
It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom. Oh, are you now? Great, so you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually.
Ice now. Ha!
Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
We're even now. I'm sure she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin. We're gonna free her. I hope you don't think I'm planning on freeing her after she stabbed me in the heart. Screw the cabin! What happens if we just leave? You sure seem to be taking the whole looping thing in stride, no matter what happens next. Alright, let's just proceed to the cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin.
Oh.
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
That's a lot of thorns.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Seduce her?
Seduce her.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore.
Where did the walls go?
Burned out
There were walls
remains
here
merely
previously.
suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here. Charred wood still reeking of ash.
There's no
But
knife on the
beneath it
table.
lies the fresh smell
Oh,
of
you're
spring
right.
growth after rain. The promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Oh shit!
We gave it to her last time.
Oh.
She can't still have it, can she? Well,
Can we
it's
bring
on
her
me. If
flowers?
she has it, let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her.
Yes?
Look, as far as I see it, between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do.
Yes.
I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Those are pop. Or what are pop? What do poppies signify?
If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless
Let's bring her
heart
some
tells
drugs.
Her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely. So yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Approach the mirror. We know he's gonna be like, "There's no mirror
You
there."
step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror and behold our handsome features. You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing? Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement. Even though
Red
it's
poppies
Step
for
through the frame of
consolation.
scorched wood
Okay.
and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
That's so many thorns.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
Okay.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back.
Oh, she seems sad.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
Is this emo princess? Is this Evanescence princess?
Maybe.
I want to figure out a way out of here for good. I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. I just really want to talk. Really talk. Ooh, these are good.
Yeah, they are all good.
You know, I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here.
That's good.
I like that. Yeah, because we just keep getting dropped here.
Yep.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Okay.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
Oh, this is... Okay. The vines clearly represent that, like, she's got walls up because we stabbed her, and now she's confused, and now she's trying to defend herself. Oh, this makes me sad.
We fucked up.
We fucked up.
Oh, man.
Encased in a tight weave of vines is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No. Ugh. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. That's awful. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you'll let me. I could cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. Ooh. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. No.
No.
I guess I don't have anything left to say to you. No. No.
No, those are bad.
Okay.
Scroll back up. We're not laughing at her.
I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you.
Yeah, I think that's the only viable one.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Oh, I like that. Is there nothing I can see to change your mind? Yeah, the rest is all just bleh.
Yeah,
okay.
it's all the same.
Yeah, you're not the only one. I think we need to do this one. What do you think?
Yes, agreed.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Ooh. Okay, these are all turn and leave. Don't worry about that. We don't want to reach for the blade because no.
Let's exhaust the explore options that don't involve us talking about the knife.
Yeah, is there nothing you can see to change your mind? Okay.
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right. There's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts is action. Reach for the blade. I think we should ask for the blade first.
Agreed.
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Oh, those eyes.
Yeah.
Those eyes are killing me. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms. She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Calm down, Smitten. Just calm down.
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her. We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out.
No!
We slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
No.
I don't think so.
I see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2.
You don't count, narrator.
Don't count. And why
High
shouldn't
five,
he
hero.
count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
For a second, I thought that said cut her face, and I'm like, what? Why? I just want my blade back. Bye. No.
Wow.
Cut her free.
Yep.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free.
What?
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
He's literally the opportunist. I think he can.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion. That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her. And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. and she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you?
No.
Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade. Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Hey, deal with it. Do your job. Do your job, narrator.
Yeah, narrate.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you
And
see
Scott
the way
uses
she's
this
looking
moment
at
to
us?
speak up.
Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Yeah, I mean, all right, he says now kiss. Let's do it.
Okay.
Can we actually do that?
Do I have lips? I'm like a weird bird creature.
No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Hey, deal with it, narrator.
Yeah.
You know as well as I do that we can.
All right, Smitten, calm down.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
What's gonna happen? This is gonna bite our face off. Something terrible.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Yeah, go do that.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic... You lean in and you kiss her.
Oh, come on. Let's pretend this is Les Miserables. You're being paid by the word. Get on with it.
And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now? Come
Oh my
on now, this
God.
is the big moment. You can do better than that. Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion.
I love how this has such big Stanley Parable energy. It's so great.
It's really good.
Are you making fun of us?
Yes.
And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
Wow.
I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists could expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
God, you could cut that sarcasm with a
I
knife.
know, it's so good. Yeah, I tossed the knife to the narrator. Here, cut your sarcasm.
He's making fun of us. Doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
I flip off the world. Take that.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Yay!
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Hey, I have this knife. I could cut them.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Cut or step?
I am intrigued by Step.
Me too. Like, logically, I want to cut them, but no, let's do step. Yeah, there we
Step
go.
into the thorns covering the basement stairs. They yield.
Yeah, he's just as confused as we are.
You and
Yeah.
the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle.
Hand in
This is
hand.
unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Oh, I've got a list, buddy.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving.
Your nightmare is our dream is a hell of a good line.
We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Yeah, I only had to stab you, and then you had to stab me.
Yeah, tit for tat.
Step into your freedom.
All is fair in love and love.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
Hey, why don't you go back to describing our steamy kiss, weirdo?
Yeah.
What do we do now?
We can kiss again.
Where's everything going?
I don't know. You want a kiss? You want a smooch?
Why is it so cold?
Oh, that's sad.
That sucks.
Bye. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror.
Yep.
It's time to see me melting. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
Proceed.
Proceed. You are at the cabin. She's surrounded by all those tube men that you see at car dealerships.
Oh, yeah. An army of happy tube men.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? There's trees and stars and people, and we smooched. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
Yeah.
I always like to hear
This
these.
one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Do you know when you send me back, I'm not alone, blah, blah, blah. Do you have a narrator? How many more vessels do I need to bring? Alright, I'm ready to go back.
Yeah. I want to go full
The
how to
next
draw
time we
manga.
see
Yeah.
you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.